Hello, my name is Bradley. Most of my friends call me Brad, but a nickname that I was given was Barry, and it came from one of my good friends the very first time that we met. And when I told him my name was Bradley, he said, "Bradley just doesn't fit you. You need a name like Barry." And we laughed, and ever since, that friend group has always called me Barry. It's about the most random way anyone can get a nickname. A time that I acted on my curiosity was last week when I was walking at Iroquois Park with my brother, and we saw this place called Union 15, and there were a bunch of people in there doing trivia, eating pizza, and it intrigued us so much that it made us go in and join. And we ended up having a pretty good time, and we'll probably be going back next week. Yesterday evening, while I was golfing, I observed this fog that we had on the last hole. It was so thick that we could barely see the flag that we were hitting towards. And after we hit the ball, we'd immediately lose sight of it. But even though it made golf harder, it was probably the most beautiful things you'll ever see on a golf course. A person that is opposite of me is my brother. He approaches challenges on his own and doesn't like much insight from others, but would rather figure it out by himself. With me, I like to seek others for information before jumping into a challenge and get as much insight as possible to be fully prepared. My brother's form of relaxation is probably being alone and listening to music, but for me, it's communication with others because it gives me a chance to release my thoughts. Running in the rain makes you more aware of yourself. There is constantly something hitting your body, and your vision is weakened. It is cooling for your body, but also puts your mind in a more emotional state from the darkness in the clouds. My most recent achievement is becoming a production manager at work. This was hard for me and forced me to be more demanding at my coworkers to make sure that they are on task. I'm not much of a controlling guy, but during this transition to become a manager, I learned that it is very easy to hurt relationships that I built working with my coworkers on the same level as them. But I have to use that to my advantage and motivate them to get more work done and to stay on task.